Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing, baby. Let's talk about healing. Hello, hello, hello. This is your girl, Felicia Lynette Refocus, and this is Let's Talk About Healing. We got another hot topic for you tonight. We're getting ready to get on into it. Are you all ready? It's time to talk about healing. Grab your partners, tell them to come on, and let's get this together. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Hello, 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 hello. This is your girl, Felicia Lynette Refocus. And yes, we are here to talk about healing. And I am super stoked. Why am I super stoked? Y'all, I'm on cloud nine. And I don't think anybody can bring me down. Not today. Y'all can try tomorrow, but not today. I am super stoked. Today is 2/22/22. I have been waiting on this day for the drop of this book. Y'all, real talk. I am like, I can't even imagine as I'm in preparation to sign all of these books. Y'all be patient with me, but I'm going to get every single book out of this house on Friday so I can get it in your hands. Now, listen, I did say if you will be in attendance at the book signing and you would not like me to mail your book, you want me to hold it, please send me a message. Message me in Messenger and say, hey, hold my book. Don't send it. Hold your mule. Hold your mule. Don't send it out because I want to get it at the signing, and I will make sure that I hold your book and have it in the place when I see your face. Hey, we are ready today to talk about healing. Y'all ready? Because I am. Let me go ahead on and get some preliminary things out of the way. You all know we still have, of course, the book is for sale. My website dropped today. Can I say it again? I can say it again. Okay, great. My website dropped today at www.felicialynette.net. I'm going to say it again because I don't want y'all to get all those nets confused. www.felicialynette.net. Listen, y'all can, this has been a journey, but a rewarding journey, and I am super excited. Now, I know we signed up on my email list to get the pre-orders, but I need you to go to the website and sign up on that on the website there and just put your email in. That's all it's going to ask you to do, and then it's going to send you a link to your email and you confirm it. That's it. Nothing else. This is not a mailing subscribe. This is just a email subscribe, because now all of my things will probably go that way as far as getting things out to y'all. But listen, I'm ready. Y'all ready? Can I say hello to some people? Y'all do me a favor. Like, tag, and share. Y'all know what to do so we can go and get ourselves some healing, because I believe I will. Now, y'all know every time I say, go and get you some healing, you put in them comment section, I believe I will. Can y'all do me that? Help me out so we don't be here all night long tonight. Few more preliminaries. Let me say hello to a few people again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your girl Felicia Lynette. I'm two people mommies. I'm your T Nana, your Nana, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, somebody along those lines. I'm somebody to you, and I just want to say hello and welcome again to Felicia Lynette Refocus. Here we are. Listen, I am wearing the Refocus fitted women's fitted t-shirt. This is a medium, I believe, and By next week, all of these items will be on my website. So I don't have to send you a link. You can just go straight there, buy another and another. And then I'm going to start updating more t-shirts as we come. I just sent over a slogan. I'm getting ready to work on it, y'all. And then don't forget our tumblers and my coffee mug tumbler and the coffee mug. Next week, all of these things will be on the site. The book is there now. So if you have not purchased your book, what you waiting on? What we doing? Get the doggone book, www.FeliciaLynette.net. And we get ready to get it. So what y'all drinking today? What y'all sipping on? Let me say hello to a few people. Hello, Roland. Hello, Demetrius. Hello, Jill. I'm assuming Nicholas was you, Demetrius. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I got a mimosa today. I felt like being a little fruity. A little orange juice with a little bit of champagne up it. Well, I don't know how much champagne. Don't judge me. Judge yourself. Anywho, this is a mimosa, and it's a pretty big glass of mimosa. So, we're getting ready to talk about healing. What y'all sipping on? Go ahead on and put that in the comments. What you drinking? Some water? You drinking some tea? Drinking some coffee, milk, wine? What you got? So, we're getting ready to talk about healing today, and I got a short topic. Won't be long tonight, and I'm going to give away a book tonight. So, if you have not purchased the book, I'm going to give one away. So, hopefully you all will listen. Let me tag a few people in this place as well, if y'all don't mind, and let me do what I asked y'all to do. Share it on my page, tag a few people so that we can get some folk on up in this room. All right. Hello, Angelus. Oh no, that's Nicholas. Hey, Nicholas. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. And let me see, Nakisha and the Faith. I'm just doing what I'm asking y'all to do, y'all. Then I'm going to get started, okay? So if y'all can do the same, go ahead on and tag a few people. And then we can get on started. Y'all ready for this? You ready for this day? Because today we're talking about watching what you say. We getting ready to challenge ourselves. Can we do that? We're getting ready to challenge ourselves. There's a lot of times on this healing journey. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Nicholas. Hello, Timmy. A lot of times on this healing journey, we like to blame a lot of people, tell everybody else it's their fault, what they did to us, and talk about what they did to us. But now we're going to talk about ourselves. Today I'm talking about watching what you say, bridling your tongue, not damaging people with this thing right here. We gotta learn how to watch that. And the interesting part about that is when we don't realize that we're doing the damage that we're doing. Let me turn the music down just a little bit so I don't find myself screaming. Oh, did I lose connection? Can you all hear me or see me? Okay, I had to switch cameras because I don't know what happened with that camera. Hey, one doesn't work, you go to another one. All right. But a lot of times we don't pay attention that we are damaging others. And the one thing that I said that I didn't ever want to do again in life is I didn't want to hurt other people. And I didn't want to cause trauma to other people. And my family, we are on both sides. I get it from both sides. So I was like double cursed. Our tongues are very sharp. And we have a way with words that make you feel like this little. So I practiced a long time of my life to watch what I say. And sometimes it's as easy as don't say the right stuff the wrong way. So when I know I'm not in the best space, I don't say anything because I don't want to say the right stuff the wrong way. If I say it and if I say, hey, you need to fix X, Y, and Z, I really mean you need to fix the X, Y, and Z. But if I walk in with the bad attitude and say, you need to get this together, this don't make no sense, then you're not going to receive it, right? So you can say the right stuff the wrong way and learning how to watch your tongue. I remember growing up, parents, my mom would say, it's not what you say, but how you say it. Y'all remember that? Anybody else's parents told them that? It's not what you say, but it's how you say it. And if you minimize other people and how what you said made them feel, then now you're causing trauma to them. That's not what we're doing, baby, because we're trying to get ourselves some healing. Go get yourself some healing. That's exactly what we're doing. We're trying to get ourselves some healing. Ain't no need of holding on to that stuff, y'all. And a lot of times we don't even realize we're putting that out there, but we are causing other people to be damaged, and that ain't good. We don't want that. We don't want that, right? No, we don't want to cause other people to be damaged, because then they have to sit where we're sitting today. And where we're sitting today is trying to go and get ourselves some healing, right? So that we don't, that the trauma that we've experienced is not hovering over our lives, and it's not controlling our lives. So the watching what you say sounds so simple, but yet it's complicated, because sometimes you don't think. Sometimes, how okay, just give me some hearts if good night Nicholas. Okay, give me some hearts. I tell people watching you what to say. Okay, I'm not sure what you're asking, Sean, but okay, you can just share it on your page. Um, um, we're not careful with what we're saying to other people, because sometimes we just don't think. You know how people just say something and you just like, hey, and you say it, and you don't really think about the effect that it could possibly have until somebody later says something to you. I'll never forget, I told my cousin, Michaela, when she was growing up, had like wingworm patch in her head, and I was like giving her little cute styles with braids and crochet braids to cover that up, and didn't make her still have that pretty little girl feel that she had, because it had given her a big bald spot. And I remember my cousin said, when I was doing her hair, she looked at her head one day and laughed, because her daughter hair was like really really long and stuff, and we were younger, right? And so when I said it in our adult years, like, man, you used to do things that would just like really irritate me. And I mentioned that was that one thing. She said, oh my God, I didn't even know that. I'm so sorry. That was like horrible of me. A lot of times we do and say things and we're not thinking. And so this is what this is tonight when we're talking about healing, watching what you say, bridling your tongue. The Bible says that there is life and death in the power of the tongue. So that means that we have the ability to speak life, or we have the ability to speak death. We have the ability to speak blessings, or we have the ability to speak curses. It's up to you of what you choose to speak to others and how you choose to give that away. Watch this thing so that you're not giving away the wrong thing. So even though it's simple, it's complicated, and how we end up doing things. And sometimes, okay. I got you, Sean. I got you. I thought you were saying something about sharing. Okay, I got you. You were commenting to what I was saying. We stress and we worry over what to say. We let our anger get the best of us in certain moments. Sometimes we get all riled up and we get angry. Oh, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. Well, can I tell you something? Some of us have given away pieces of our mind so much that pieces of our mind we need to be whole. And we've given it away because we're trying to get other folk told. Come on, y'all, don't do that. That ain't even good. Don't do that. You want to be your best self. You want to be your best self. So which means in being your best self, you want to give healing and whole living to other people. Come get you some healing. Because, baby, I believe I will. But we let our anger get the best of us in a lot of moments. And we'll try to sugarcoat the truth, and or we'll be blunt. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes we'll try to sugarcoat the truth, or we'll be too blunt. Now, let me say it again. Sometimes we will try to sugarcoat the truth, meaning we won't, because you're too scared of hurting people's feelings, you sugarcoat it. When you really need to be transparent. It's okay to be transparent. You just got to watch the way that your transparency come across, because you don't want it to come across in a hurtful demeanor, right? Or you'll just end up being too blunt. And listen, I will never forget the moment that I recognized that I didn't care what I said. I was about 23, 24. And actually, I didn't recognize it. Someone pointed it out. I was about 23 or 24. And I was sitting at the table with a girlfriend who was a designer. And somebody was getting married. And they came over. They was talking about their suit. And the guy didn't even walk away from us good. And I said, he's getting married? I thought he was gay. And I said it where I know he heard me, right? But I was young and I didn't really know that I was saying things to hurt people's feelings. This ain't about gay people. This ain't about nothing got to do with nothing with your sexuality. I'm talking about how what I said hurt and offended others. And my girlfriend at the time, she said, you make me nervous with what you say. Sometimes I don't know what you're going to say and you put me on pins and needles. That statement right there made me challenge myself to think before I spoke. Because at one time I didn't care. But if it was going to be offensive to others, I had to start thinking, would I want them to make me feel that way? Because how many of us have been in situations where people have said things to us and it's like, that was hurtful. That was mean. Why would you say it? Why would you say that to me? Don't say that to me. My baby girl used to say that to my little nephew cousin. They used to say, don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. Please don't. So you don't want to be where you were on the recipient end of receiving hurtful things. You don't want to be on the giving things of making other people feel bad. Because that ain't good. Don't tell yourself don't do that. Felicia, don't do that. Don't make nobody else feel bad with your words. Challenge yourself that before you say what you say, that you have thought it out. You know what has helped me? Journaling. So that if I'm upset with somebody, let me go write out what I think. I used to do this on Facebook, y'all. I used to just type it out. And then I'll go back and reread it and be like, no, that don't sound good, girl. You finna hurt somebody's feelings, right? Go and write down what you want to say, especially when it's one of those serious conversations. Y'all don't just go and talk. Because sometimes even, and listen, I'm about to tell y'all, especially in text messaging. Because what you say in a text message is totally different from what you say face to face. You say that stuff in a text message and the person, depending on the mindset that they're in when they read it, you didn't come across. Don't do that. Take your time. Go write this down. What you in a hurry for to get your point across? Why are you so in a rush to get your point across? Don't sit down. Go take a breather. Calm down. Women, we got this bad. Because we want to be heard right then. Oh my God. I'm finna tell. No, I need to talk to you. And do y'all know that I need to talk to you. Those are the most dangerous 6 words to a man's ear. They hate it when we say that. I'm going to let some men in the comments go and tell y'all that. They hate when we say that. Can we talk? I need to talk to you. That is like, y'all saw it was a meme going around where the wife said that she told her husband she wanted to talk to him. And he said, okay, I'll be in as soon as I finish the yard. He had some tweezers edging up the yard because he didn't want to go in into that conversation. He was going to take all night to do that yard work. Y'all, being mindful of the space that our words put others in. Because if it's a relationship, no matter what, if it's dating, if it's marriage, if it's family, you're in a relationship, you should want to come to them in your best headspace and they be in their best headspace so that when you all are talking, when you're done talking, you all can walk away and say, yeah, we accomplished that like grown adults should. Watch what you say and how you say it. Do not push other people in situations or make them feel like you have felt. What are some practical tips? We're almost done. What are some practical tips for watching what you say and how you say it? I just gave you one. Journal it. Write it down before you say it. Just write out all of your thoughts. I want to say this. I want to say that. I want to be able to come this way. I'm very guilty of somebody make me mad, or I'm very guilty if somebody send me a text and in my mind I'm saying, Felicia, don't even respond to it. Don't even respond to it. Don't even respond. Listen, I'm telling myself, Felicia, don't even respond. Don't respond. And then before you know it, I got my phone because I'm finna respond. Right? I'm real bad at that. Now I've conquered it on one side, but I ain't conquered it on that side of things yet. I just said my new t-shirt is what did I say it was? I'm healed but not perfect, right? I'm healed but not perfect. So just because I'm getting myself some healing, Just because I believe I will, don't mean I won't mess it up. Don't mean I won't end up in another situation. Don't mean I won't end up in the same situations because I know what to look for. But don't mean that something else won't come up that it won't trip me up. I'm healed. I ain't perfect. So don't, and listen, when this book come out, don't y'all go reading this book and then 5 years later, y'all see me and they're like, oh man, I thought she wasn't gonna ever do this. Listen, don't judge me. Go judge yourself. I'm healed, but I'm not perfect. I don't even believe that Jesus expected us to be perfect. I don't even believe that God did. I believe we got a guideline of some commandments that said this is how you are to live. And this is our model. This is like the Lord's Prayer. This is the model prayer, but doesn't mean that you got to say it word for word. That's why Jesus died. He wouldn't have never had to die. This ain't even church. Y'all stop making me preach on these lives. But he wouldn't have had to die if he didn't think we were gonna mess up. If we were gonna be perfect. No. And that doesn't give us a right to go and just mess up. Now, I ain't saying that. Don't y'all go and misconstrue my words. I ain't saying that either. Don't you go lying on me. All right. But doesn't give us a right to go and mess up. But it does give us a guideline to say, do all you can to try to do this. And if you don't, get back up and try again, right? So if in this, when we are watching what we're saying, watching how we text, and I got to teach myself that, y'all. And y'all, I got to teach myself. These fingers be fast, too. And now they added the little swipe to text on Apple phone, too. Felicia, don't do that. Don't do that. I literally got, y'all, can y'all just tell me, Felicia, don't do that? I'm trying to get it together. Y'all, when I come on here with these lives, it ain't because I have conquered all of this. No, it's because I'm learning to conquer it. I'm learning to move in it. I'm learning to walk in it. And all the days I don't have it right. So some other practical ways. One way is to journal what you're going to say before you actually say it. Even though there's a thing called tough love, I am a fan that when the time and situation calls for it, that we give tough love, right? But I am also a fan of extending compassion. One of the ways to be able to conquer what you say is to think and extend compassion. When you give love, God is love, right? And in everything he does, he gives it to us in a loving way. He corrects us in a loving way. The Bible says, with loving kindness have I drawn thee. You will never get the attention of anybody if you don't do it in love. Baby, I think I deserve a sip of this mimosa on that one. You will never get the attention of others if you don't do it in love. If you come across harsh, demeaning, putting their character down, scandalizing them, or whatever kind of way you could possibly do, if you come across that way, they don't hear anything you say. It's in one ear and out the other, if it even goes in. The old saying says that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Show me you care first before you try to correct me. Watch this piece. I'm almost done. If you have not built a relationship with people, don't you try to correct them. I had this elder lady in my church when I first started my church. I had this elder lady in my church, and she used to be really upset about how some of the younger ladies would dress outside of church. Because they like their stomach out, and so what? They kids, they can do that. Or you work out like I work out every now and then. You want to, listen, that's a whole other story. I'm not even going to go into that. But every Sunday I was getting these comments. Hey, they don't represent the church well. They are here when I see them in Walmart, blah, blah. Hey, that's not what we do over here. We extend love. We extend grace. And remember when your heyday, when you were dressing however you wanted to dress and the older people didn't think that was right, leave these babies alone. When they get a made up mind to say, hey, I don't want to do that anymore, they'll do it. But in the meantime, you let these babies live. Let these babies live, I said. So you have to extend, and she didn't have a relationship with them. She wanted to be able to come in. Let me tell you something. No. And I literally had to stand up and say, the only person that will give correction to these babies in this here church would be me and their mama. Now, if it ain't me and their mama, y'all leave them alone. All right. I appreciate y'all concern, but Where most kids ain't coming to church, these kids were breaking the door down. They were there before some of y'all. That's a whole other story there, right? Right. So do whatever we got to do in compassion and love. Loving kindness have I drawn thee. Draw me in. Let me know that you care about me. Show me that you got my best interest at heart. You know what? Y'all hear me all the time, and y'all may have seen some posts that I've made saying my personal trainer will say real harsh things to me. What was the last thing she said? I was working out on a machine and she said, lean forward so it don't hit your hips. Anybody know me? You know, I hate my hips, right? Lean forward so it doesn't hit your hips. And so I looked at her because even leaning forward was not going to make that dumbbell dodge my hips. So we bust out laughing. But the reason she can say what she says to me, even when it's harsh, is because I know she loves me. It's because she's already extended love and compassion to me in other areas. So now when she's hard on me, like, why are you eating that? Oh, you just gonna be big all your life? I mean, literally, she says stuff that's crazy. Like, but when she says it, even though I joke about it, and even though I look at her and roll my eyes, it snaps me back into reality to say, girl, get this together. Okay, you said you want to do this, you're trying to conquer this goal, then do this, right? So, but the way she says it, or the reason she can say it any kind of way, is because she's already drawn me in with love. When you are trying to get someone's attention and give them correction or direction or whatever other shun, when you are trying to get their attention, you better come with some compassion. Y'all extend the same love that you would want extended to you. Extend the same healing and trauma-free wording that you would want extended to you. You don't want anybody giving you something that's not right. Y'all don't tell my trainer that I'm drinking this mimosa. She ain't watching. And that's a big glass too. Anywho, but don't give off what you wouldn't want to receive. You got to watch your tongue. And I promise I'm done. You gotta watch your tongue. Be kind to others. Oh, this is good. Don't use sarcasm, y'all. So we are some of the most pettiest sarcasm Americans I have ever seen in my life. We will say stuff and then put a laughing emoji behind it like you ain't really mean it. No. You meant what you said. I have gotten to the point that I drop off all emojis when I read people's comments or text messages. Because I want to hear what your heart said. Not what you threw behind that. I want to hear what your heart said. I'm going to say it again. I want to hear what your heart said. Not what you threw behind that. Like, that wasn't funny. It wasn't even right. It wasn't funny. You didn't mean it to be funny. You just threw that little emoji there to kind of calm me down some. But it didn't. Stop using sarcasm. And stop throwing out words to and putting emojis behind what you really are trying to say. The symbolism of putting the laughing emoji behind a harsh word to me is, y'all know how when you have that drunk cousin or that drunk uncle that would be at the family reunion and would just say any old thing and everybody said, oh, don't worry about it, he just saying that because he drunk. No, he ain't. He said what he said. He meant what he said. Now, the alcohol may have made it come out a different way, but what he said, he had meant it. I know that's not good English. I don't care. What he said, he had meant that. That's what those emojis do. You meant what you said. You acting like that drunk uncle and that drunk cousin. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Don't do that either. Because you meant what you said. And it's not going to take the harshness away from it because you put a little laughing emoji. Stop using sarcasm. Especially when it's time for you to talk about something. Come on, y'all. On this healing journey, it should be more than about you getting your healing. And I'm going to close with that piece. This should be more than about you getting your healing. This should also be about you extending healing towards others and not causing trauma in their lives. Let's let them live like we want to live. Because you're getting to live and starting to be your best self. I see y'all. Some of y'all doing amazing. Y'all putting in the work and it's great. But you are doing the work and putting it and doing it to be your amazing self, right? You're doing it. And it's good. It's a good work. Do that good work. Do that good work. But make sure that you extend that same thing to others. Y'all do that. Can y'all do that for me? Can y'all do that for me? Do that for me. Extend that to others. Thank y'all for telling me don't do that, because I need to watch that, y'all, for real. I need to watch my text messages and stuff. Don't listen, I'm gonna end right there. I'm gonna end right there. The only last thing that I would say is think about the way you speak to others. And would you want them to speak to your mother or your father or your grandparents like that? If your parents are no longer living, would you have wanted them to speak to that was the one thing they used to teach us in banking. Treat every customer as if it were your mother and your father. That made you not be a pushy salesperson. That made you have compassion and patience with them. However you would want your loved ones to be treated, that's how you should treat others. And remember, what you sow, you shall also reap. Listen, the law of I can't even talk tonight. Reciprocity. That's the word, reciprocity. I got it, y'all. Don't laugh at me tonight. The law, don't go use the sarcasm and no laughing emojis either. I cracks myself up. The law of reciprocity is real. It is. The law of reciprocity is real, you guys. That only means that what you put out there, it's going to come back. You put bad words out there, it's going to come back. You put blessings, it's going to come back. Whatever you sow it, that shall you also reap. That word, that means that. Not if I sow money, I'm going to reap a house. No, if you sow money, you're going to reap money to go buy your house. That's it. That's my Bible class lesson for the week. I am so done. Listen, who I got on this line? Who does not have a book? Who have not purchased a book yet? Tell me if you have not purchased a book yet. Hello, Keisha. How you doing, sis? Who has not purchased a book yet? Just put me in the comments. Hello, Nisha Bad. Put me in the comments if you have not purchased a book yet. You have not, Sean. Okay, Sean. Anybody else have not purchased a book yet? I got 2 to give away. Sean and Nakisha, y'all my first 2. This is what you're going to do. Y'all ready? I need y'all both to go to www.FeliciaLynette.net. That's www.FeliciaLynette.net. I'm going to put that in the comments when I'm done, when the live is over. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it now. And what I need y'all to do is go in the section where it says subscribe. Put your email in there and subscribe. It's real simple. Put your email there and subscribe. We're going to send you an email and ask you to confirm your email. Okay? Once you confirm your email, then send me a message in Messenger and say confirmed. And I'm going to add you to the list. You'll get your book. All right? Sean, are you in the area? Are you local? Are you in the Mississippi area? Hope I'll have yours with me at the book signing. But Sean, are you in the Mississippi area? Or are you in Chicago? Okay, whenever you inbox me, then I'll get your address. I think you're in Chi-Town, and I'll make sure you get it. But y'all, everybody else, y'all still, even if you have your book, y'all click on that website that I just put in the comments, www.FeliciaLynette.net. That is my brand new website. I am super stoked about that. Go click on that and go add yourself to the mailing list as well. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And y'all do me a favor. Y'all ready? Go get yourself some healing. Because your girl believes she will. Ain't no need of holding on to bad stuff, right? All right, y'all. Have a good evening. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for another topic with Let's Talk About Healing. This is your girl, Felicia Lynette Refocus, and it has been amazing sitting with you on tonight. Listen, don't forget, we're live every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Join us. Don't meet us here, beat us here. Be ready with your pen and paper. But do me a favor. In the meantime, go on and get yourself some healing. I believe I will.